Dirk Nowitzki's not very.
Not bad either. Not the greatest of.
Yeah, but LeBron.
What would you do if you had a guy like Kenny on your team?
I wouldn't do anything for Kenny because Kenny would make me look good. Because I
Don't get it to Shaq. I'm slapping someone.
scared me.
Bosh, the screen. Here's Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his third assist on the night. On the court for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with Gerald Green, and it's Dang in at the three, the small forward. That's good.
Get it.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Freak. First percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every position.
Knicks trail by 4. In the win against Philadelphia.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball
Right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And a look at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Aaron Aflalo, number 1.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned.
Like look like Jason Bourne.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Now here's Dragic. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Back to Smith. The dish to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside. Here's Stoudemire. Stolen. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 6 points.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Shot's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Freak. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Deng. Freak kicks to Anthony. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Winslow, the pass to Deng. Stoudemire outside. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Miami, 8.5 games behind them.
And when you look at Miami, so far it looks like the adjustments they've made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season,
One.
long, slow
And
journey
one.
through the NBA Celtics. Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And Udrich kicks to Stokes. They set the screen. The tray. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Freak kicks to Smith. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oh, he rocked me.
The kick out to Dang. This one for 3.
Sorry.
That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. So for the Heat, their last game a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
It's stolen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by Smith.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
They set the pick. Swiped it away. And now the Knicks on the break. Freak with the ball. Galloway with the bucket.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit
Let's
ball game.
smoke these niggas.
Knicks lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
We about to smoke these little niggas. We about to smoke these little niggas.
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking
ugly.
things for granted, really taking everything
Man,
in.
ugly.
You know, I couldn't have written the script any better.
Ugly ass. Look like a fucking rap stick.
That's the kind of guy
Long
you
ass
can't help,
head.
Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league
Poppy
feel
Mello.
that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
Sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Mellow.
And New York looking at who they've got.
Wow.
In at point guard.
God.
Robin Lopez out there with Derek Williams. Then it's Anthony. And it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 32 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him.
Yo,
Great
you
exhibition
wildin',
on his
boy.
part.
You was
Just numbers
hunting,
that
man.
really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Oh, I'm wilding. Let me chill with
outside Green. A floater. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
That's like a Flalo smiling like that, boy. Nigga, ugly.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Dragic, looking for his first basket still in this one. And stolen by a foul. And here we go. Fast break.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Wow.
Always love seeing him.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Miami has possession following the score by New York. And that one's good. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. In the corner, O'Quinn with it from outside the arc. Cannot hit. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Green. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Heat. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Freak kicks to O'Quinn. From about 19 feet, and he gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Bosch dishes to Green. A floater. Second shot opportunity. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Whiteside. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Carmelo Anthony fourth.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Craig. I mean, they are special.
Yo, come on, oh my God. It hit his leg.
In any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
And stolen by Freak. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Smith with the stuff.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover.
Wait. I should hit the backboard. I threw that shit off the backboard. Oh, that's wavy.
Easy bucket the other way in transition.
I didn't even know that.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Here's Dragic following the score by Josh Smith. It's Dragic with the drive. Here's Stokes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
The Knicks leading by 9. Now here's Freak. He's got 8. That's to Porzingis.
I should have shot. Oh, swing it
Dishes
back.
it to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Here's Galloway. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
That
And
was
sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Now here's Green. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in assists. First in field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Derek Williams, he checked in for the Knicks. And Miami also making a switch. Udrich has checked back in. Smith's shot is good.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here's Stokes. Stoudemire, the screen. Now Udrich. Shoots a 3, and that one's good. Udrich has got his first.
How you
bucket of
say
the
his
game.
name
He's on
like
the
that?
board for 3.
I'm not even know seeing his name. You
New
say
York
Udrich.
by 6.
Udrich. Udrich. He about to get rocked. Boy.
109 left in the second quarter.
Angles.
Now
He's
here's
on the
Freak,
realest
guarded
player out
closely.
here.
Here's Smith. And it's Miami with the rebound. The drive by Green. And he
he
drops
just
in the layup off the glass.
blew right past.
Now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
And he just big boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Freak kicks to
See you,
Galloway.
Galloway.
They set the pick.
Never mind, ugly. That's a boy. Oh.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Udrich. That's a 2
see
from
you.
Smith. That one's good
I
from the corner.
see you, boy.
Smith's got
See you,
10.
boy. I'm gonna feed you the ball. I see you.
He has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Udrich. Stoudemire left side. Looking for Dang. He gets it there. Heat moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Stoudemire, the screen. Udrich. They get the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Latch
Yo,
the
I really
pass to
did not
Freak.
need to do that.
Udrich. The shot no good. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Knicks. They're up by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what do you think the team needs to do differently on the defensive end in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. We just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 11 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt. They'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
New York leading by 6. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Gerald Green out there with Dragic. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Freak. Back to Aflalo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Aflalo's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Knicks. Dragic with it. Out defended by Freak.
What a charge at, ref.
Doubled by Aflalo. From deep. And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul. The Knicks shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Takes it from 10.